as often as they want. Could you address the second part of the concern about safety and people who are actively threatening to hurt us or city employees, and whether a prospective restriction on their visiting city offices in that case might actually be better for them than prosecuting them for those threats?
So I appreciate your sentiment there, and I certainly don't want to add to the criminalization of anyone in the city of Portland. I think that a simple fix to the ordinance would create exactly what you're trying to do, which is to identify, as I think Mayor Hales stated, a distinction between something like city council meetings where people are disruptive and stuff that creates an actual threat. That is not protected by the First Amendment, has never been. And I think it was Commissioner Saltzman who made reference to the screaming fire in a theater. That kind of thing is not protected by the First Amendment. So here, while the judge's order may strike down that ordinance, the ordinance is too broad. And I think there's a quick fix and a way to resolve that without undoing Judge Simon's order.
I really appreciate what you just said, because I was looking at some notes that Harry gave me about a Supreme Court case that seems to apply. So what we're essentially saying is that what I think you're saying is that if we come up with a tailored rule which focuses on non-expressive conduct, we're out from under the First Amendment, and now it's just a question about how reasonable we are in implementing. Is that fair?
I think that's a fair statement.
And the case that I guess is in the opinion is the Virginia versus Hicks case, where the Supreme Court upheld I guess a permanent bar from someone from coming into a court, and made a distinction between non-expressive conduct that was threatening and disruptive, and speech, and then also identified alternative ways that someone could still participate, either electronically or through surrogates. So I appreciate the advice you've given us to take a look at narrowing our statute, our code, so that it captures the non-expressive conduct clearly not covered by the First Amendment,